Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Merry Boxing Day.
Yeah,
It is Boxing Day, isn't it? I've kind of lost track.
No, yeah, it is Boxing Day, but it's also Saturday. It's one of those intersections. It's the
It's
weekend.
confusing.
Yeah. Boxing Day is just a thing here. There's no Boxing Day in Australia. Oh, there is a Boxing Day.
No, they have Boxing Day as well. I think it's a general public holiday in most, excuse me, Facebook, internet, universe world. I'm feeling quite delicate this morning. I have had much Christmas spirit.
Oh gosh, you was just telling me about the parallels between, not the parallels, what it's like having Christmas obviously with family, and the fact that now, yeah.
It's been a really interesting Christmas actually. I'm very lucky. I'm really, really aware of how much I'm one of the lucky ones because I'm safe, my family's safe, my loved ones are safe. No, we're not together, but I know that everyone is safe, which gives some sort of balm to all the anxiety of the world. But at the same time, it also makes me hyper aware of how lucky I am and how many people there are out there, probably possibly even the majority, who are not safe, or their loved ones or their friends and family. So that's kind of counting my blessings. Yeah, it's been really aware of all of that this Christmas, I think. Very pleased and happy, and that all my family and friends and everyone is safe, but just hyper aware of how many people aren't.
Yeah. So, counting blessings. My Christmas it started off how I usually started off as in adulthood, which is alone. I've really enjoyed this tradition since I've started driving, of being alone in my home. So I can just wake up and and I usually do like some kind of housework as well.
Cool. Yeah, I cleaned the kitchen Christmas morning. That was massively cleaned bits of the kitchen that I haven't cleaned in ages. It's like, now we can make the Christmas food.
Yeah, I just kind of feel like Christmas Day is one of those days, and it's something I need to work on anyway, that I can do whatever, because like usually like no one will be like, oh, you've got to do this on Christmas Day. So I'm just like, oh, I'm just going to tidy up. So this is an excuse for the bad framing, because a lot of the room is looking really clear, because I'm like boxing up stuff, getting rid of it.
Oh, you're having like a proper declutter Mary Kondo redo my life.
But me and Mary don't get on so great, because there is a lot of things I'm like, I don't need this, but I want it. And like, it's not massive amounts of joy, but I still need to to have this. But I'm going to be stripping everything down, cleaning the walls, taking off shelves, filling in holes and repainting. Like, you've repainted as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm still a work in progress, but I did all the bedroom and everything, and finally got the base coat color right, and I'm going to do some. But yeah, it is and redid the wardrobe, and now I've got ideas for other parts of the house, and I'm also thinking, do you really want to take that on, Jodie-Ann?
I'm like one room at a time, so like this is my office, studio, boudoir. So I need to sort this out, and then the rest of the house can just be how it is.
I find not just one room at a time, but sometimes it's just one wall at a time.
Oh, okay.
Just one corner. But yeah, I've had lots of clearing out, decluttering as well. There was something I heard on the radio the other day about it, minimalism. And there's a reaction against it that's happening that's called maximalism. Where you have lots of stuff for the joy. So it's kind of a reaction against that. They were speaking to a gentleman in his home, and he said, you come in immediately, you can see I've got this giant oversized chandelier, just to create the dramatic effect of living in Alice in Wonderland style home. I like that way of thinking.
I think I'm sitting in the middle, where like there's some stuff that I need, and there's some stuff that like I don't need now, but I better keep just in case. But there is a lot of things I'm just like, when was the last time I used it? And it will really, really spark joy in someone else, or just someone else needs it, and it means they're not going to buy something and it's going to go into landfill. So just give it to that person or sell it. I've also been thinking about stuff because a lot of people have been posting like, I've made so much food. I've got food. There's only 2 of us, but I've made enough food for 60 of us. And part of me just was thinking about their bins, and I'm just like, please don't throw it away. Please share it. Look at food sharing apps. Olio, I'm not sponsored by them, but they're a great food sharing app. As long as you obviously do it safely, because people are like, I made so much food. I'm like, cool. But make sure that you don't just throw it away, because there are still people that have not food. So I'm just sorting out my lighting. Oh.
Yeah. I suppose the foxes get fed well this time of year then, don't they?
There we go.
Getting into people's bins and things, if they do. I don't know. My coffee really hasn't kicked in. All right, my lovely, what should we do? A little rhyme?
Yeah, why not? I suppose that's what we do, isn't it?
I don't know that I have a brain power for it either.
Waking up on Boxing Day, having a little less energy, a little less powerful yay than yesterday, but feeling grateful, feeling calm, feeling as if I'm in good palms, I'm in good hands. I feel like my place is to be in bed, and for that I understand.
So I got out of my bed, walked through to my front room, but oh my Lord, it was a scene of doom. I don't know what I was getting up to yesterday, but there isn't a clear space anyway. There's plates and cups and bits of paper, things that I thought, oh, I'll put that away later. Oh no, I thought, I've got to do something about this right now. And so I put on the music really loud, and I got out the dustpan and the garbage bag and started to clean. I was on a mission. I was feeling really keen.
So I decided to take away all the things I didn't need, and little things that go, oh, but you got me when you was in uni. Don't get rid of me, it would plead. And I said, no. This place has got to be free. This place has got to be clean and have clarity. I started to take things off the walls, out of cubbies, and off my person as well. And I went up into the roof, and I emptied the loft and everything. When I opened that door, oh my gosh, it did fell. And then I finally saw that my room, it was clear. But as I did look around, as I did peer, I realized a lot of the things I thought was really important to me, actually, I took away because in hindsight, just seemed a little bit grotty. So now I sit alone in a blank room. I'm thinking in 15 minutes, I've got to do the family and friends Zoom. Perhaps there's some things that I threw away in haste, and I shouldn't have maybe put that wallpaper paste all over the contents that's now in the bin. Because my house and the walls, they're looking a little bit thin.
So I did the Zoom with my family that day, and you know what? They will want to say, oh my Lord, what's happened to your background there? Everything's gone. It's looking all so bare. It's looking really good. We like what you've done. We're glad you're decorating. Have some fun. So after I logged off from that call, I thought to myself, am I enthralled to the ideas that others are giving me about what I should do with my stuff? Aren't I the one who should know when I've had enough? So I went downstairs to the pile of stuff that I'd shoved in the corner, and I started picking through, looking at this and that little memento to say, oh, is this the one that's going to make my heart go? And I found a photograph of my family in a frame. It was dusty, but yes, I knew everyone's names. And I thought I will start with this one thing, because this one thing does make my heart sing. Oh, and the teddy bear as well, and that cup from the fair, and oh, this snail shell. Before I knew it, I'd put everything back. But, you know, that's just my life hack.
Lovely. There we go. Tidy up. Go through it all. Put it all back.
But at least you'll get a good dusting when you do that.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. That is true. These are all one options. And to be like, what have I actually got? Beautiful. I've got lots of duvets. And Yeah, so I need to see if animal shelters are taking some, or if the ones that are actually like fairly good, if they're maybe you could go to a homeless shelter, like ones that are like clean, which is difficult when you're menstruating because to get a duvet that hasn't got a little bit of blood on it. Good
I
luck
know,
to you.
and it's very difficult to get it out.
Yes, it is, isn't it? And it's just forever stained.
I've been repurposing duvets at the moment because I've got all these. I made a sound booth for doing voice over recordings, and then I've sort of these in my old flat, so I don't use them, but they're just all these sound panels out of duvets. So I've been using them to make crafty things. So
Nice.
like, oh, I've been restuffing my coat hangers. You know how you get padded coat hangers for hanging your woolens and things on? They've all got a bit old and thin, so I've been repadding my coat hangers. It's the excitement of life, and making strange dolls and things with padding, and just using it for craft purposes.
Nice. I feel like your whole house would look like a bubble kind of thing. Everything's padded. Even if you think it wouldn't be padded, it is now.
Yeah. So if you happen to get some strange kind of doll, handmade doll from me this year as a present, you'll know why.
Okay, this is good to know. Okay, cool. Thank you.
I'll have a lovely Boxing Day, world. I hope your Christmas has been a nice one and safe, and you're been full of happiness.
And if not, that is okay because that also happens, and this time will pass.
Yeah, it's just one of those. It's kind of, you don't even want to start talking about all the stuff that's going on, because once you start picking at it, it all just goes. You're like, oh my God. But for the moment, it's calm from where I am, and I'm very, very much aware that I am one of the lucky ones to have the security and everything that I have going on, and my heart really goes out to anyone that hasn't. But still, spirit of Christmas, Merry Christmas to everyone, and to you, Monica, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you as well, Jodie.
All right, everyone, have a nice Boxing Day. And then I push the button. No, don't do that one.
This
one. I got the right one, don't worry. Bye.